Hi, it's Jill Hutchison coming to you from Perth, Australia. Thank you for coming through to this series of videos on how to make your life exactly as you want it to be, how to evolve your life dynamically. There are a number of points that we're going to be covering in these videos. Each video is going to be on a separate point, and you'll see they all tie together really nicely. And I know you're going to get the results that you want from watching these videos. And I've kept them really short so that you can focus on one at a time and get on with the rest of your day, because I know that you're all busy. The number of topics that we're going to be covering is 5. We're going to be covering, first of all, what have you achieved? What have you accomplished over the last 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, 2 years, 10 years, whatever the time period is? What have you accomplished? The other one is, what lessons have you learnt? Because I know that you've learnt a lot of lessons through different things that have been thrown at you and the way that you've responded to them. The other topic we're looking at is gratitude. Gratitude is a key part of getting what you want going forward. So we're going to spend a bit of time on that one as well. Looking at what you really want for the rest of your life is also important. Not what somebody else wants, what you really want. Setting goals in such a way that you can achieve them is very different to simply setting them or simply dreaming about them. So we'll be covering that in depth in one of the videos. So let's get started with what have you accomplished, as this is our first topic. Look back over the last year. Write down the date this time last year, write down the date today, and look at what you've accomplished. Because so often we set quite high standards for ourselves, or we go through a bit of a challenge, and we look back and we feel as if we haven't done enough. But when you look at what you have actually achieved, big and small things, then you'll often be amazed at how well you've really done. And this is a springboard for setting goals for going forward. If you don't pat yourself on the back for what you've achieved, it's very difficult to believe that you're going to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. So that's why it's really important to know and to congratulate yourself on what you've achieved. I know as a wife and a mother that life gets in the way sometimes. Life is busy. Sometimes things happen. Children start school. One moves countries. You might have moved states. You might have moved towns. Maybe you've had a career change. Perhaps you've lost your job. Perhaps you've started a business. Perhaps you've taken on a new job. Perhaps you've started a new relationship. There are a whole lot of things that you could have gone through. So write all those down and congratulate yourself for coming through them. I believe that life throws us challenges that we need to overcome sometimes. And sometimes they're there to teach us certain things. So look at those challenges and see what you've achieved through them. If you've started a business and your turnover is not exactly where you want it to be right now, then congratulate yourself on the fact that you've started that business. Some people are sitting out there saying, you know what, I wish I had a business, but there are all these other excuses why I can't have one. So congratulate yourself on actually making the move, on actually doing something. If it's not exactly what you want right now, then look at what has gone right. Because when you're focusing on what's gone right, you see more of what's going right, and you can make the actions that you need to take to get more things right. So, write down those things. Write a list of 30 things that you have accomplished over the last year. If you want to go back longer, that's absolutely fine. There are no rules here. This is for you. So look and see the 30 things that you've achieved, that you've accomplished, that you've done over the last year. Count the number of meals you might have prepared. Count the number of meetings you might have run. Count the number of hugs you've given your children. Count the number of chats you've had with friends that might have just needed you to be there. Count the number of times that you've congratulated an employee or a team member on something that they've done. Because those are just little things, but they make the world of difference to other people. Once you've done that, then look at the 3 things on that list that you feel that you've done the best. And really congratulate yourself on those. And I know that you're going to be really surprised by how many things you've actually achieved. I've seen so many clients, when they write out their whole list, they suddenly look and go, wow, I've actually done quite a lot. And they didn't realize that they had done so much. So look at those, congratulate yourself for doing all those things. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So off you go write your 30 things, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.